Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Slay the Spire. I gotta be on, first off, hold on, I'm gonna pivot off of this screen for a second. You gotta give me I'm just noticing like a little frame rate dip might be a good way to describe it. Like I can see myself in two different screens talking right now. And I'm like, the left screen is so much better than the right screen. What's up with that? What are you doing here? Give it a moment. Anyway, what I was going to say as a preamble here is, as we pivot here, just give it a moment. This should work. It does work, okay. What I was going to say is yesterday was like a horrible day for recording purposes. I mean, the videos aren't bad, but I lost, not necessarily every video, but I lost at least once in every series. That's a pretty bad day. I think we'll definitely take Empty Fist. So I'm resolving today to be better. We can't promise a 100% win rate. It's irresponsible. Excuse me, sir. I do have enough energy. Why don't you test me? We shouldn't have done this, by the way. Although I'm like now 9 plus... Can't quite get there. So I think you're better off just doing this. We should have kept our calmness and then we would have had you killed here. I'm resolving to do better. Really, I do want to point out. How do you do better? You go slower. It's like the opposite of a race, you know? We will do better if we pay closer attention to what we're doing here. Hey, new art, dude! I still really like crush joints. And I still think that's a great upgrade target early. That's going to make it very plausible for us to kill some of the most annoying elites here. Is a rough one, huh? I think the way you tackle this is just like that and then like that. A single crush joints early would have bought us a lot of time there, but that's okay. I think we're starting to piece together like different ways to win with this character that don't rely exclusively on lesson learned. It's always nice to have, don't get me wrong, but not necessarily necessary. Like that was a pretty good draw for us right there. I don't know about these ones, to be honest. We just don't switch stance that much, but I'll try it. You know why I'm going to try it? Because I've never tried it before. Maybe the only way we could realistically make it here is to learn something new. Hold on. Hold the front door. I do want you to die. We can definitely kill you. I'm just trying to think about the ideal order. I don't know. Ah! My math! Okay, we just have to hit you for 22. That shouldn't be too hard. I wanted to... Actually, we should have tested something there when we... easy choice. Look, I'm not going to say that I'm going to never take lesson learned again. What I am going to say is we don't need lesson learned to win. In fact, that's pretty much just true because we've lost several runs with it. But, I'm still happy to see it, you know? I'm not gonna say it's not a good time when it shows up. What I want to see is, does exiting a stance count as switching stances? Guess we'll do it like that. If exiting a stance counts as switching stances, I have a little bit of a... maybe, like... a more appropriate idea of how to use Mental Fortress. So we'll test that hopefully here. Yeah, we'll test it here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yes, okay. So exiting stance does indeed... I think we will do it anyway. Does indeed count as switching stances. I guess the idea is you're switching from something to nothing, which is a switch in stance. You know, you're switching from the... praying mantis of calmness to dude at the McDonald's waiting on his cheeseburger. That's a stance. Still take protect. Very happy to see Blood Vial as well. This fight will determine how we feel about our next elite fight. If we take no damage at all, we might enjoy fighting the elite. I think we do want to pop this. You're at 37. Obviously, if I hit you, you'll go down to 19. I think we do want to hit you. We could have waited on it, but we have a really good turn here for AoE because of the Consecrate. So that was easy money. Honestly, I think we like a Crescendo now as well, because it gives us 3 block when we play it. I think we have to go here. You're not going to love this, right? Because I know everybody always wants to see the most aggressive plays, but this is the most aggressive play. It just looks a little messed up. We got 2 elites with no campfires in between. So we don't scry. I think we definitely want some smites. So we want to wake this dude up with vulnerability. The vulnerability is super important. I think we like this. It's a little weak, but it does leave lesson learned available. And then when we leave our stance, we will have the ability to get a little extra energy. Maybe make that turn where we pop out of this a little bit more powerful. I mean, I'd really like to not get hit for 40. But that's we can do this. We can't kill him, but you go Crescendo, and then you start hitting them. You know, that's 24. That's really good. We need to save 1 energy, and we'll get to 6 block on that as well, which is really nice. So it's 18. I think we like this. This. So we are going to take another 14, but I think that's pretty much as good as it could have gone there, as well as it could have gone. Wish is always a really interesting card, right? Like, what do you wish for here? More wishes? Honestly, I think Wish has been a card that I've overrated a little bit. Even though I guess I haven't taken it that much. This is a tough one. Certainly Crescendo, Consecrate, which will deal 10 damage to all enemies. I think we have to basically take like a harm reduction strat with these guys. Ice them as soon as possible. We take 5 damage. That's honestly like 0. That's as good as it could have gone there, I think. Sorry, as well as it could have gone. I will take a Tranquility as well. Again, having the ability to exit stances, it seems very valuable to me. It's a very similar turn, but I think we finally got the opportunity to use Lesson Learned, which, you know, just feels excellent. We could have, I guess Crescendo has retained, so it is important to keep it around. And I know you're like, it's Crescendo. Is that why you watch YouTube videos, you know? Is to correct people's pronunciation? I don't think so. You watch it because you're bored. It's the same reason I'm making it right now. Give me a conclude. Okay, this is going to be pretty tight. Not getting any attacks on turn 1 is absolutely horrible. Not getting many attacks on turn 1. We'd like to be able to exit stance on this turn. We will be able to. I think, though, you gotta obviously have to hit him. Obviously have to hit him, but then Lesson Learned won't kill him. So I'm almost like, you know, what if you play Miracle and then Sanctity? What can you get out of that? Not enough, unfortunately. So you definitely need this. This is not bad, for the record. It's just not as good as I would have liked. And I think we will weaken you temporarily. So we were hoping for a Lesson Learned, but you know, we're not gonna stall. Juzu Bracelet is fine. I definitely do like Sash Whip, and against this guy, he's a little touchy, but we've got enough AoE that I do feel We could probably go for an upgrade here. Double weakness is just, it feels nice. Plus the art is amazing. Okay. This one might be close though. In fact, like, I'm kind of banking on it being close. So we'd rather vulnerable. We gotta be careful about this one. It's 30 damage. It'll take you to 81. We could take you. I think we have to stall. Realistically, we're probably gonna draw more than one attack next turn. We did. So we'll hit you there. And we'll hit you here. But then, honestly, given that we have a bunch of AoE coming up, I think we'll re-enter the Wrath state. And I'm so happy. Every time I do this, I'm always happy I didn't rest. Like, with 100% efficacy. Every time I fight the slime as the Watcher, I'm like, thank God I didn't rest. That was useless. We don't retain much yet, but we do have some cards that have retained. I have to own up to the fact that I still think Judgment is the best card there. And, you know, we got 3 really decent relic selections. So I'm extremely pleased with that. And we'll take a relatively balanced path here. I don't want to get overly aggressive, but I also don't want to, you know, undersell things. It's a very common problem when we're playing as the Watcher, is just not drawing defense turn 1. I'm not saying it's the Watcher's fault. I think realistically, it's probably my fault. So I think we definitely want that. I think on this turn, I did think about maybe popping the Eruption, but I played our setup cards instead, which should make our life easier long term. We can definitely lesson learn Judgment. Be lesson learned Strike Judgment. It doesn't matter. I think we're okay. Alright, so this is what we finally got cash and an opportunity to spend it. Mummified Hand will give us a free card. In theory, we shouldn't need Apotheosis. Windmill Strike got buffed, huh? That's interesting. Without an establishment, I still don't feel like taking it. But it is decent for setup turns. For now, I think I'm just gonna get a little stronger for elite fights. Frailty, huh? I refuse. I don't want to throw this run into question because everything's okay right now. I think it's definitely worth losing Blood Vial to get strikes here. And let's see how this goes. Well, there's some easy plays. I think we like this. Entering Calm, at this point, is just like banking energy. It's definitely not bad. Yo, this is such a good get. Judgment absolutely bodies these guys. It's beautiful. Thankfully, our hand was not full. Well, I think we like this. And then you're dead. But then we definitely want to swap back. And now we're good. Is it worth using a miracle here? I would say no. And I'm so stoked we have Protect, because we didn't necessarily have a guarantee that we were going to draw anything good there. So definitely like Bite, Consecrate. Lesson Learned is not going to get you. So I think you just play the Protect, followed by the Conclude. We could probably stall for Lesson Learned here. Don't make me choose, please. Okay, I'll tell you what. Go ahead, hit me for 3 after I've healed for 4. I'll wait for lesson learned to come around. Doesn't bother me. I'm one of the best waiters in the entire YouTube game. You can't get me like that. The impatience... That's a thing of the past. It's kind of tempting. But this is just much safer. Safer is not always a bad thing, dude. Judgment having better range, the upside on it is so high. Not really that useful for these guys, to be honest, but... Okay, so we like Consecrate. Sash Whip, we gotta use our noggin here. Sash Whip will save us from 6 damage here, or if we kill this guy, it'll save us from 10 damage. So that's like fairly easy selection there. Hey, Miracle's free. Sometimes, you know, you gotta accept you're gonna take some damage. This is a good crescendo bite situation, I think. Now, are we going to... I think we will Miracle Crush Joints to make you vulnerable. We'll hit you, and we're stoked that we get to retain Tranquility. So we can, at any point, just bust out of this stance if we get afraid. Lesson learned, though, like in this state, is a gimme. So, thank you. I think we'd rather Empty Fist to exit, and we can still hold on to Calmness. Still got to heal out of that. What are you going to do? You're going to take a turn to res. That's exactly what you're going to do. Why is Eruption cheap now? Why is Eruption cheap? What did I do to this card? Is that a change in the cost of the upgraded version of Eruption? Is that a change in the normal cost of Eruption that I just noticed? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Might as well hit him. I think we got him easy. Dead to rights. I mean, he's dead. We might as well just play our cards. And get a heal whenever possible. So a very, very good fight. I'm jazzed, dude. Even if question mark's not that valuable to me. Okay, that's the Smells Like Teen Spirit music video. Can't get one over on me. I think we're still okay with what we have. We'll continue smithing. Energy hasn't really been a problem. I think we really like the upgraded cards right now. Let's get Protect. We're a little light on defense, I think. Not much. Just enough to be slightly afraid. But apart from that, we'll probably go for better damage. Sure, Conclude gets 4 extra damage. Makes it a little bit easier. I just noticed the Conclude art. This could be very interesting. Keep in mind, I believe... Wow, this is so unfortunate. I just barely can't get you. Yeah, we're forced to fight an elite. Honestly, Judgment not being able to work on turn 1 might mean we have to go with Cowardice. I might have chosen to go with Cowardice regardless, but it hurts. So what do we like? I mean, Empty Fist is free energy. And then we can... we definitely should have Mental Fortress first. But I think we'll go Miracle Sanctity just to see where we stand. And okay, I guess we're gonna play it a little... Sorry, it's the wrong card. We're gonna play it a little coy here. 18, you're doing 22. If we really... I mean, I'm not gonna say take our time, because that's not what I want to do. But if we play it cool, like, it would be so nice to hold Protect here. Because we need to play it next turn for this guy. We might be able to get enough HP back. To make it plausible for us to go for that super dangerous fight. I'm so stoked that we have a protect. We'll just play that and nothing else. We'd like to make lesson learned work. We'd also just like to bite the Christ out of you. I think that's about how it's gonna have to go. Yeah, because we don't even have enough defense to get there. I think we should go for it, and if it fails, it fails. It's not a great first turn, but all we need is the great equalizer right now is a judgment. And a reasonably early judgment changes the whole freaking game. Oh, Tomo! You want to come in, buddy? Hello. Welcome. This would be a great turn for, like, crescendo and judgment, and that's exactly what we got. So are we going to crunch the numbers? Yeah, we should. Well, I mean, we're not going to crunch the numbers. That's for cowards. Hello, Tomo. You have something you'd like to say? You saying being a coward is actually valuable in some circumstances because it is not actually a symptom of cowardice, but instead is just an indication that you're doing your due diligence? It's very astute. So that went very well. Tomo. Hello, buddy. Hello, my Tomo buddy. His eyes are like this freaking big right now. What's wrong, man? What are you doing? You're primed. Let's try a flurry of blows here. We've got weird stance changing synergies. Why not give it a shot, right? So like you would like a hit, vigilance, hit. I don't know. It's worth something. It's like we got a Magic the Gathering synergy now. Judgment on this guy is just like it's a dream come true, dude. So this deck's feeling pretty solid. Come on. Even though we have Mummified Hand, I don't think we really like any of those powers that much. Probably won't start with a Diva form. Diva form? Conclude. Definitely finish with it. Conclude. We're taking a ton of damage here. It's the way, you know, the cookie crumbles from time to time. Definitely, and we might as well bite you twice to get some HP back, because we're not below our threshold anyway, and you're dead. Our threshold for meat on the bone, just to be fair. Just to be clear, I should say. So I do like a cut through fate. Alright, so is Bookman. I'm unafraid. Let's start here. Do we want to enter Calm? We do, but it can wait till next turn. Weakness, very good. Play this. Play this. Then we get this in return. Play this. Then we get this in return. You're only hitting me for 15. I'll hit you for 18. We might even get a free heal out of this if we play our cards wrong. So start here, I think. And then, free flurry of blows. What are we drawing? Yo, give me crescendo. We can make some good stuff happen here. So crescendo, flurry of blows, bite ya, bite ya. That's not bad. I think we'll keep it as it stands right now. We will rest, not quite at full HP, but I mean, look at the relics. That was a pretty good floor. Alright, so you're doing 14 damage turn 1. That's not bad. We'll consecrate. Get to 14 block. Might as well just bite you. Like, yeah, let's conclude. It's more damage. We don't need to worry as much about our HP here. So this is a fight where we definitely 1000% do not wish to be in crescendo, at least on this turn. I think we'll get rid of both of those and hope for a better defensive draw, which is thankfully more or less what happened. This time we are going to play the Miracle just to get a little bit of HP in return. I think a stance change is pretty warranted here. So let's get Mental Fortress, Flurry of Blows. We do want to weaken you. Thanks to the power, this costs 0, which is awesome. So we'll do that. Get some block. Flurry of Blows comes back. We're going to play Tranquility. And how much damage are you doing? You're going to do 15 and a half. So we should Tranquility first, I think. And then we'll play Protect on top of that. And that's totally fine. That is totally fine. I hate the debuffs, but it is what it is. You know? Without a reliable... without a guarantee, I should say, that we're going to be exiting stance on this turn if we want to, I refuse to play Crescendo. I would rather stall, honestly. Everything's okay. Please stop debuffing me. It's so frustrating. Hold on, hold on. The problem with playing Crescendo is that once it's gone, it's gone. But the benefit is that, you know, we get Flurry of Blows back and we get a brief period of Michael Bublé damage. And get that again, 27. We're only taking 7 damage. Next turn we can definitely start him. So this is actually a very good turn for us to, I think, Erupt, Flurry of Blows, Bite, Consecrate, and then store this. We don't need to leave stance on this turn. We really want to leave stance on the next turn. So we will probably finish this turn by leaving stance. That seems very fair to me. So I think we do want... we'll start with a Sash Whip just cuz, but... just cuz probably not a very good reason to do anything in this game, but here we are. It doesn't matter if this makes you vulnerable. It doesn't matter much if this makes you vulnerable, I should say. Because he's gonna purge the debuffs here regardless. Okay, 56 damage. That is, that's lethality. He's only doing 38 damage, actually. I mean, we would rather put up 5 block in this case. Rather than hit him for 3, I think. Alright, 27 damage. Okay. At least we're healing for 6, but, like, that's a terrible draw. He needs to be weakened. It's always nice. That's enough block. We screwed up the Sanctity. That's fine. So what's our game plan? Trying to get this guy into judgment range as soon as possible. So I think you start here. Yeah, okay. This, I think we will live. We got a very solid draw. 26, 35. We're not going to get there. I can't believe it. But we're not going to get there. 44. He's doing. Maybe we'll get there. That's only 42 damage. Come on. Come on. I mean, we gotta kill him this turn. That's not gonna happen. So this will be yet another loss. No matter what we play. This one is just stunning to me. I thought we had this under control, but hey, you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles from time to time. We are struggling, but it's a new character. We're learning how she goes, and to be honest, we've had some pretty bad losses that were entirely my fault. On this one, I'm a little bit like that one turn where we drew 5 attacks when he was doing a ton of damage. That hurt. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with our newfound and steeled resolve to try again in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.